test.
So we got the idea from the big BP oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, and I think that our question for this experiment is, which common material will make the best barrier to contain oil?
If it's possible to prove it wrong, you're going to want to know before too long. You'll need a test. If somebody says they figured.
So here in this article it says that they're using plastic booms to contain the oil because it bends the waves, and in our experiment yarn is going to imitate that most, so we think that yarn will contain the oil for the longest time.
Figured it out, and they're leaving any room for doubt. Come up with a test. Yeah, you need a.
So Eliza, which material do you think will work the best in containing the oil in my oil spill experiment?
This one, because can oil go through metal? I don't really know, but I think metal would hold in the oil.
I think that this one will work the best because it doesn't have any metal, so it would probably float the best. And it's kind of thick.
I think that this thing will hold it the best because this has wax on it and...
Okay, my hypothesis is that because the oil is going to float to the surface and all of these are going to form a ring around it to contain it, I think that this one is not going to be able to contain it because it's made of metal and it's not going to conform to the surface of the water, so I think oil is going to escape out the sides if it floats. I think this one is probably not going to float as well as this one, so I think if it sinks under the oil is going to spill over and escape. So my guess is that because this one has a little bit more air to it, it's going to float better. I'm just hoping that it doesn't stay above the surface with the fuzzies and let the oil escape under it. This is my hypothesis is that the yarn will work the best to contain the oil. And who knows, it could suck up enough water that it sinks to the bottom as well. We'll see.
And they're leaving any room for doubt. Come up with a test. Yeah, you need a test. Are you sure that that thing is?
So first up is the pipe cleaner. I'm going to take about an inch of this, put it in. There we go. And that, oh darn it, dripped. Okay, well,
So where is the oil?
right in the middle there. And let's put one more drop. So we have two, and there we go.
Clean up the side spill.
Next, we have string, plain string. So let's put a drop in here. Put that around. One more. There we go. You can see the oil at an angle. Now for our yarn. Put a drop here. Over. One more drop. And off we go.
Test it out. Find a way to show what would happen if you were incorrect. Test it out.
So within a few minutes, or actually within a few seconds of me putting the oil in, it's already spread out and all of them sunk except this one, but it's not doing a very good job of containing it either. That one is sunk, but the oil isn't moving. So I think our hypothesis was, it wasn't really right, because that one didn't work, the yarn, and so I guess this one is doing the best job right now.
Test it out. A fact is just a fantasy unless it can be checked. Make a test.